The history of FC Barcelona, more than a club. The words, more than a club, are stitched into the soul of FC Barcelona, a club that rose from humble beginnings to become a global symbol of identity, artistry, and defiance. This is the story of Barça, a legacy shaped by players, politics, and passion. In 1899, Swiss football enthusiast Joan Gamper placed an ad in a local sports magazine inviting players to form a new team. That team would become Football Club Barcelona. Early on, the club wore blue and garnet, colors that would soon represent more than just a kit, but a culture. By 1929, Barcelona helped form the first La Liga, but even in these early years, the club stood out, not only for its football, but for what it represented to the Catalan people. In the 1930s, Spain was in turmoil. Civil war and dictatorship swept the country. FC Barcelona stood as a beacon of Catalan identity during a time when its culture was being crushed. In 1936, Barça president Josep Sunyol was assassinated by Franco's forces. During Franco's rule, the Catalan flag and language were banned. But Camp Nou remained a silent protest. It was more than a rivalry with Real Madrid. It was El Clásico, football's fiercest battle, rooted in politics, pride, and power. In 1973, a visionary named Johan Cruyff arrived. First as a player, then as a manager, he didn't just win games, he changed the way Barcelona thought. Cruyff introduced total football, a philosophy of movement, space, and style. He built the dream team of the 1990s, leading Barça to its first European Cup in 1992. He planted the seeds of a footballing identity that would define the club for decades. Out of La Masia, the club's legendary academy, emerged a quiet Argentine genius, Lionel Messi. Under Pep Guardiola, Messi, Xavi, Iniesta, and Busquets didn't just play football. They redefined it. The tiki-taka era was born. Possession, patience, perfection. From 2008 to 2015, Barcelona won everything. 4 Champions Leagues, 10 La Liga titles, a historic sextuple in 2009. It was arguably the greatest club side in history. But success breeds complexity. Neymar's shocking exit in 2017 triggered years of chaos. Big money signings failed, boardroom politics deepened. In 2020, Bayern Munich destroyed Barça 8-2 in the Champions League, a symbolic collapse. Soon after, Messi, the club's beating heart, was forced to leave due to financial mismanagement. It was the end of an era, and for many, it felt like the soul of the club had been lost. But history teaches us that FC Barcelona always rises. In 2021, Joan Laporta returned as president. Xavi Hernández, a disciple of Cruyff, took over as coach. A new generation, Pedri, Gavi, Araujo, began to shine. In 2023, Barça won La Liga again. The club is rebuilding, not just its stadium, but its spirit. More than a club, for Catalonia, for football, for the world, FC Barcelona is not defined by trophies, but by identity. This story isn't finished. It's only the next chapter in a timeless legacy.